Welcome to Clown World, guys. Honk honk. How's it going? Good morning. Mmm. Delicious. I'm not late. I'm right here. Here, you know what I'll do? I'm going to go shill the stream places because I forgot to shill it before I started because I was fixing my the whole thing. God damn it, Dev. You spooked me. Boo. Oh! Speaking of the D&D vampire stream sponsored by World of Darkness Omega, the Discord server Lore by Night, which is as close to an official Discord server as you can get for World of Darkness stuff, has banned us. I'm still in it, but they won't let us talk about our campaign. So I guess I'm gonna keep doing it though because fuck it. I'll do it until they ban me because fuck it, dude. They said that it was too provocative and there wasn't a sufficient enough trigger warning. So I'm going to add a trigger warning to it when I post it next time. Here, let me do some everyone's. Sip is up. There it is. I'll post this around the internets. I'll post it around. Give me a moment here. God damn it, Dev. So while I post it, what I will say is since it is the end of the month, I'm going to be doing the community section of the SIP this month. So after all the news, pile in to the stream, the $5 Club voice chat, and we'll hop on and you can talk to me about stuff. I'll also look at fan art as well. Nobody sent any mail or packages this month. However, one guy did say that he wanted to send a Trump chia pet. So if that ever arrives, I'll open that up on the. I know it's not the end of the month, but I couldn't do it last week. Time prevented it, so I have to do January's today, unfortunately. I know what you mean. But like I like the final sip of each month to include a community aspect for people who pay the $5 a month. Why titanium? Oh, okay. I'm still sipping and advertising here, if you don't mind. I'm still sipping and advertising. They're just scheduling manager? Yeah, maybe. Oh god, okay. I literally just saw some retardation on Twitter that I can't talk about right now because I will get the fuck into it. Okay. Isn't Johnny Depp innocent? Yesterday was my birthday. I'm a wizard now. Well, congratulations, Kristen Emo. Thanks for the $2. Wizardry powers are truly amazing. Short, fat Octomom. Okay, let's get us started, eh? What can I talk about? Because there's a few things that I could talk about, in fact. What's going on with the community? Well, Dave is returning after his long-ass hiatus to Game Boomers on February 17th. And we'll probably do, yeah, I saw the Amber regarding Johnny Depp. The audio regarding Amber. Yeah, I saw that stuff. Yeah. I don't know what I'll do with it, though. Maybe I'll make like a Me Too video at some point. But Dave's returning. We'll do probably Mario 3D World when he comes back or something. I don't know. But basically, he just needs some time off. And he needs time off like probably once every 3 months or so. So he'll just have like a week vacation or something. Who knows? Last night on Game Boomers, I did a lot of people, like, in fact, decided to come and quiz me about things, because usually whenever I play Octopath Traveler on Game Boomers, there's a lot of like downtime between fights and like running between towns and stuff. So I usually use my Octopath streams as like Q&As. People just ask me questions and I can answer them. And I mean, like, I only get about 50 viewers over on Game Boomers, so it's a bit of a more intimate setting. I can actually answer everyone's questions pretty consistently. So that's the situation with that. Tonight, Naomi and I will be streaming some Last of Us, since we haven't. A fuzzy creature, is that a joke? Yeah, it was drama for nothing, Staten High, but at the same time, it's like, basically, if he acts the same way, I won't. I'll immediately throw him off again. He part of the problem is that he, needs time away from doing channel work. Fair enough. Part of the problem was his attitude. So if he can solve the second one, then I can solve the first one, basically. He's coming back, but like it's definitely on like a preliminary basis. Anyway, Yiz the Eunuch, $2. Thanks very much. Gotta drive mom somewhere. Catch you next time. See you later, Yiz. Have fun. No, we just started Dragonfett. I should drop by Game Boomers again. It was a pretty fun time last time I was there. Thank you, Megamet. It turns out, even though it's the least popular of my channels, it's still a lot of fun. The real Dave died of a heart attack, maybe. Well, if David doesn't want to do it, he can just go. That's fine. He did say that he wanted to, so left it like that. If he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. It's his business. I'm not going to force him. Anyway, let's Fuzzy Creature talk to. I don't want to get into it on stream. Go message Merc about it. I don't want to take sides in their dispute either. But anyway. So here's the situation. Here's the situation outside of the Game Boomers news, which is literally just Dave's return and Naomi and I playing some zombie games tonight. But here's the situation outside of that. Vampire might not be happening this week. Let me figure it out. I do have Arkham Knight, so at some point we will play the Batman games, and when we do, I will play them. I will play them on Game Boomers. But let me just check out. Let me confirm to see if Vampire's going on. Hold on. Overwatch Overlord. Thanks for the $2, Russell. No, I haven't even heard of it actually. Okay. Arch. Actually, no. I'll do an at everyone. Actually, no. It's Arch. See, he's the one who couldn't make it. Is Vampire happening? I'd be more inclined to swing something by Game Boomers if you played something that wasn't garbage. Well, what do you want? What do you want us to play, dude? Last I heard, Arch had to go away for a week, so there might not be Vampire this week, man. Unfortunately, kind of sucks. But who knows? Who knows, dude? Who knows? I at everyone all the time. It's fun. Bad Arch. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Play Bloodborne, play Air Control. Something not good suggested. Hold on. What was the game you suggested? Retro Zombie. What was your suggested game? I didn't see it. Arch is going away for a week. Like here. Okay, here. What am I currently playing on Game Boomers? It's a lot of games right now. Let me just check it out, okay? The games that we consider ongoing mean that we'll try to play them once every week or two, depending on people's schedules, are Baba Is You, Donkey Kong 64, Gris, Nier Automata we're returning to, Octopath Traveler. We just finished Pokemon Sword. Shenmue 3, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Super Mario 3D World. And I think that's about us. We just finished Wolf Among Us. We just finished Link to the Past. You know, there's a good variety of games that we play. We never did Mario Kart 8 or Mortal Kombat 8, whichever one you're talking about. Oh no, I understand H250. Octopath is a good game. Dead Space 2 is pretty good. I want Naomi to play Dead Space 1 on the show next Halloween. Fatal Freak, $2. How do we get rid of mental health stigmas? Wish I knew. And there's a real stigma there for sure. Terrorist incident in London right now. Thanks for the thanks for the two bits. Sub like. Hey, what happened in London right now? Become as gods. Yeah. Okay, Sargon in the private chat. I can't show you because it's in the private chat. He literally just said we should use the hashtag Wehrmacht by night for people to talk about the game. They've already banned me from talking about it in their Discord. I'm not banned fully yet, though. This is funny. We're actually like figuring out how to fucking troll White Wolf in World of Darkness. It's pretty awesome. Okay. Anyway, no word on if Vampire's happening yet. It seems like it might not. Okay, unfortunately. I do want to try out Darkest Dungeon eventually. That is my kind of game. I like Rogue Legacy. I like FTL. I'll probably like Darkest Dungeon. London stabbing, eh? Let me see. Is that a new thing? Part and parcel. Yeah, there was. It literally just happened. Like 15 minutes ago, dude. Jesus. I don't like hockey at all. I'm sorry, man. I have a lightning bolt on my shirt because that just happened to be the shirt that I was wearing when somebody drew artwork of me, and then it just stuck. Though, to be fair, when I was a kid... Okay, when I was in grade 6, I drew a comic of, like, me and my friends. Like, I think most kids try to do it at least once. They'll, like, try to... Yeah, I'll play Persona 5 eventually. FTL is a roguelike game that you play as like a space captain. But anyway, okay. I drew a comic that I think most kids try to like draw comics of themselves or whatever as kids. And I drew one where like my friends and I all had different powers. I was like fucking 9, okay? But mine were lightning powers. And I like ate a cookie with lightning on it that looked kind of like that shirt. So it just so happens that like I didn't know anything about The Flash. This is long before Big Bang Theory. It just so happens that later on in life, I'm wearing that shirt. Anyway, the stabbings happened because Dev was late to the sip. Maybe. See, all you guys mentioning games for Game Boomers, I want to play them all eventually. Like, it's just that there's a lack of time. You know, for example, Naomi has never played Final Fantasy VII, so we're gonna probably start as soon as Last of Us is done. We're gonna start that next, like the original, just so that we can have it done in time for the re-release. But anyway, yeah. Here, let's move on to the news. Okay, we're at 15 minutes. 15 minutes is a good enough time for an intro. Let's move on to the actual part, the actual meat of the conversation, okay? I'll start off by saying, please consider supporting the show. $5 per month through any recurring source gets you into the $5 club. Those recurring sources are subscribestar.com/shortfatotaku, patreon.com/shortfatotaku, twitch.tv/gameboomers. There's a sub button on my gaming channel over on Twitch. You click that sub button. That's $5 a month. YouTube.com/ShortFireOtaku. This channel's memberships button. Any four of those. Hopefully the bots are now all working and synced up. If you give $5 recurring monthly through any four of the through any one of those, then you get into the $5 club in my Discord channel. Sorry, in my Discord server rather. The bots should automatically do it. However, if you pay $100, then you get in for life. And that's how it works. So if you plan to be around for like 2 years or more, $100. $100 seems to be the better option. However, if you're only just stopping through and you want to toss a couple bucks, don't worry about it. Also, $100 is the cutoff for basically getting us to do a Dumping with Scrump or a Game Boomers. So that's like how you basically come on, Let's go to the news. Here we go. Voop. London police shoot man dead after terror-related stabbings. This is what you guys literally just talked about. So this just happened. This article was posted 15 minutes ago. A man has been shot dead by armed officers in South London after a terrorist-related incident. A number of people have been stabbed. It's a terrorist. Let's see. Is it a brown man? It's probably a brown man. They're not going to say it because it's the news. Like, is there like anything to be seen here? Is it really just? Doesn't look like it. No. Part and parcel of living in a big city, eh? This is hot off the press. London's a shithole, guys. London's been destroyed at this point. Okay, give me a second. Zoop. Let me find what I was talking about. Here it is. Here we go. Welcome to your coronavirus update for the week, guys. When I made the video, it was around 2,800 cases. By the time I edited the video later that night, it was around 4,000 cases. And now, less than a week later, it's at 14,628 cases. This is significantly more deadly than SARS ever was. More cases than SARS got in 6 months. This thing's got in about 2 months. Additionally, when you're sick for up to 2 weeks. You can pass on the virus both before and after you show any symptoms. Basically, this thing's gonna fuck us hard, I think. Like, I actually think this is like the big one at this point. I don't think it's gonna destroy all of human civilization. I do think that this will be the pandemic people are talking about in 100 years. This will be our generation's Black Plague. It's 14,000 confirmed. I think it's over 100,000, actually. I think China's hiding it, but I think it's over 100,000. Now, keep in mind, almost all cases are in China. Like, China's fucked. China doesn't have anything contained. But the rest of the world kind of has things somewhat on lockdown so far. No, SARS started in China. For example, Japan has 20. All right. And Japan has a really robust medical system. They're a lot cleaner than China is. You have all these countries that are near China getting like in the double digits. You have all these places that have received overseas travel, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Canada, the States. These places are getting like 1 to 2 cases, maybe 5 cases, Yeah, here's the thing. There are no non-Asian deaths yet. There's a few interesting things that have popped up, all right? First of all, that there's no non-Asian deaths. That doesn't mean anything. I don't think that like the disease is only tailored to hurt Asians or something, right? I think it's more that like the West is cleaner. People aren't traveling that much in comparison to how many people there are in China, Yeah, China's starting to burn bodies to hide the amount of actual dead. I've heard that. I've heard that Indian researchers have discovered that it has some protein sequences in common with HIV. Doesn't mean that it is HIV. Doesn't mean that it was made out of HIV. It does mean that, however, it might lower your immune system in a similar way that HIV does before finally passing on. Before, like, not you passing on, the virus passing on. Like, while you have it, you might have like a lowered immune system. We do have confirmation that this thing is not just killing like old people or young people or people who are already sick. It does sometimes kill people who are perfectly healthy. So this is a very dangerous virus. Especially if there's like this 2-week incubation period where you're showing no symptoms and you're passing it around. Like, we're kind of fucked in some senses. All right. Canada's fine. We have one case in Vancouver, 3 cases in Toronto, and Canada has a pretty robust healthcare system when it comes to emergencies like this. So we might be okay. $5 from Fuck Oof. Next on the news, why the London police are racist for calling the nice brown Islamic man with a knife a terrorist and shooting him dead. Yeah, probably. Probably, dude. Fucking hell. What do you think the solution is to fix communist China in general? Nukes 75 years ago. $2 from Brick Muppet. Probably not the Black Death, but almost certainly 1918. Yeah. If it comes to Ottawa, Naomi will surely contact it. Yeah, probably, because Naomi gets sick from fucking everything. Yeah, like, here's the thing. I don't think that any of us are going to be, like, in the West, are going to be getting sick. But I do think there's going to be panic. You should probably be, like, stocking up on some food, stocking up on some stuff you can eat on short notice, you know? Just basically basic readiness and preparedness, you know? Yeah. I'm not wrong, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, exactly. Trying to give the planet an STD. China's done this like 1,000 times, man. Yeah, China did this. China also has like a bird flu going on right now. Yeah. Quebec has a case too now. That's news to me. It's not on this map. But anyway, there's something that's interesting. All right, you have this many cases, 14,000 cases confirmed, 305 deaths, 348 recovered. I don't know why people keep saying that the mortality rate is 5%, 2%, 10%, whatever it is. To me, this looks like 50-50 or pretty close, you know? At the same time, there's also just the situation that if we have this many cases and only this many either deaths or recovereds, and it's been like 2 or 3 weeks, that means that everyone else is going to take at least 2 or 3 weeks to work through this thing. Like, it almost seems as if you catch this bug, you are going to be in bed for a few weeks. And then if you survive or not, like who knows? Who knows, right? What concerns me is that the virus has HIV-like qualities and lingers after you're cured. Yeah, there's a possibility, Antiform. People are still sick. It lasts at least 2 weeks. Yes, exactly. Bubonic plague came from Asia. Thanks for the $2, Chris Nemo. Yeah. 50 kroner from Devonar. Thank you. Sweden Galaxy Brain. There are Swedes in China who might contract the coronavirus. Let's bring them home. Oh, Jesus. X1, $2. They should have let MacArthur use the nukes. I'll have something to say about that in my China video. We'll see. Basically, like, I don't think... Or did Sargon actually do the Wehrmacht by Night video? Because I gave him all the sources to that video like 2 hours ago. He asked me for the sources that I used in my video. I'll have to go watch it after the sip. But anyway, basically, insofar as this is concerned, this is what's going on with coronavirus right now. Not as bad as the craziest doomsayers are saying, but if you think that it's not an emergency, you'd be wrong. This is something to keep an eye on. This is something like, here's the thing. On some level, you can't prevent yourself from getting sick eventually. It's like in flu season, you're probably gonna get the flu. You're probably not gonna die from it, but you're probably gonna get the flu, right? What you should be doing is stocking up on supplies. You know, that's what you should be doing right now. Don't work, like, wash your hands. Obviously, don't put yourself in situations where you're gonna get sick. Like if you see like being trucked off to the lab in your town is like a barrel of raw coronavirus. Don't go jumping into it or something. But like, be smart, but realize that you probably can't prevent yourself long term from getting infected. Just make sure that you're stocked up on medical supplies before things run out, and make sure that you have some food in storage. Too soon for more recoveries. 2 to 3 weeks. Exactly, Brickman, that's what I mean, yeah. Confused one, $10. So this is spreading during incubation stage. It is, confirmed. That's a bit strange for a natural disease to do, possible but very rare. The thing is, I don't think this is an artificial disease, because V mentioned this actually earlier, that a government who like bioengineers a disease and then like sends it out into the public to like infect people. Well, one, it might mutate and then like inoculate itself, and then two, you might your own forces might get it. So it's kind of like a useless thing to do. Anyway, let's move on. Laura Loomer outraises Democrat, ends Republican primary race. The Republican congressional primary race in Florida's 21st district is over before it really began. As conservative activist, Laura Loomer has absolutely crushed the entire field of wannabe primary opponents in fundraising. I love that, like, these internet activists and these memesters are making it into public office. It's incredible. Brick Muppet with a link. Thanks for the $5. What's this link? Let me click this. All right. I can't actually read it because of the block, but it says a coronavirus infection expected to rise exponentially. Yeah, I think so too. But here we go. The race is over. Laura Loomer outraised her Democratic opponent. Frankel, who ran unopposed, has amassed $1.2 million in cash. Loomer had $115,000 in cash. Then how did she win? She just powered through it with memes? Did she did Laura Loomer go around with her tire? And she was like, "Hey guys, I got my slash tire here. Vote for me." She didn't slash her own tire. She thought that a naturally cracked tire from age was a slash tire. She's an idiot. In any case, who knows? It's just funny that she's actually getting somewhere with this. Weinstein rape accuser testifies. He didn't have testicles. Appeared to have a vagina the first time I saw him naked. Now you see, it's my opinion that he probably did have testicles and a penis, but they were hidden underneath all the various fat folds. You gotta go digging for them. And if you're in bed with Weinstein, you gotta go looking for that shit. Actress Jessica Mann testified in a Manhattan courtroom on Friday that when disgraced Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein allegedly raped her in 2013, that she thought he was intersex because he did not have testicles. Okay, so the article itself is quite dry. Weinstein faces charges for allegedly raping her. Other actresses. Prosecutors talking about his predatory behavior. Weinstein says he's innocent. Talk dirty to me about fantasies, etc. However, the first time I saw him fully naked, I thought he was deformed and intersex. He has an extreme scarring that I didn't know. Maybe he was a burn victim. He does not have testicles. It appears he has a vagina. Oh my god. He smelled like shit. Excuse me. Sorry, he smelled like poop. He was just dirty. Oh god. What if Weinstein is a post-op transsexual? Who got he like got the vagina when he was young, and now it's like decaying. And he decided to go back to being a man somehow. Here's what Harvey Weinstein had to say if Jessica Mann's description of his body was accurate. I gotta listen to this. Hold on. Let me turn my headphones on here. Hold on. Come on.
Mr. Weinstein, is Jessica Mann's description of your body accurate?
Yeah, perfect.
What did he say?
Mr. Weinstein, is Jessica Mann's description of your body accurate?
Yeah, perfect.
Did he say yeppers? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Oh, he said, yeah, perfect, or that's personal. He could have said that's personal. I mean, fuck me, dude. Let's keep going here. Speaking of somebody else who's fat, Jabba the Jihadi, in this picture looking like the lower half of a fucking plucked chicken, played a major role in enslaving Yazidi women. Jesus. This guy is why ISIS lost, by the way. He just ate all of their fucking rations, man. The morbidly obese ISIS militant who was captured by Iraqi forces last week is one of the main architects of the enslavement and sexual exploitation of Yazidi women. The 560-pound Abu Abdul Bari, nicknamed Jabba the Jihadi by Iraqi forces, was known as the Mufti of Mosul, one of the main leaders of ISIS. Okay, this motherfucker, was he always this big? Or did he just get this obese, like, later? Yeah. Isn't it Yazidi? Yadizi? Is that movie, Bob? He ate the remaining members of ISIS. Now, I'm wondering if you looked up this guy 20 years ago, or, like, even 5 years ago, if he was this fat, I wonder, like, what happened. If he just, like, he couldn't go out because he would have been killed by Iraqi forces, so he just stayed in the house and ate, and then just ate himself to a point where he couldn't move anymore. In any case. So Barry, this guy here, also known as Shifa al-Nima, provided the religious justification for the enslavement of hundreds of Yazidi girls and women after ISIS forced thousands of the minority group to flee their home. This mufti gave religious justifications for slavery and for the torture and ethnic cleansing of certain ethnic minorities in Iraq. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, it's hilarious that he is literally a beached whale, but he's also probably one of the worst fucking human beings alive. Jabba the Jihadi hates Americans as much as he hates vegetables. I mean, even Sargon is too red-pilled to be Devin's friend now. I literally talked to him like an hour ago. Let's keep going. Oh, this. Okay. My message from in front of the White House. This was during the impeachment things like last week. Or whatever it was. Listen to this fucking video, guys.
Fuck the patriarchy. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Mike Pence. Fuck white supremacy. Fuck racism. Fuck misogyny. Fuck homophobia. Fuck transphobia. Fuck capitalism, fuck classism, fuck transphobia, fuck ableism,
You said that one before already.
Islamophobia, fuck anti-Semitism, fuck every kind of bigotry out there. I'm here in front of the White House. I am not here for polite protest because patriarchy is not polite. I am not here for quiet protest because patriarchy is not quiet. Fuck the patriarchy here in Washington, D.C. Fuck the patriarchy in Cairo, Egypt, where I'm from. Fuck the patriarchy across the world. Fuck the patriarchy in every time zone. And fuck the patriarchy in every universe.
Dude, I didn't know that we're engaging in a multi-universal patriarchy. It's pretty crazy. She sounds like a Brit. She sounds like a Brit, yeah. She sounds like a 2007 YouTube poop. Yeah, kinda. She's like the evolution of Big Red. Anyway. She has pronouns in her bio. Pronouns in your bio means your opinions don't matter. Thanks, Sonic. New drone task force on the hunt for the command vehicle in rural Colorado. So apparently there's like waves of drones flying around overhead in Colorado and no one knows what the fuck's going on. A newly formed task force is on the hunt for a command vehicle that might be controlling the mysterious clusters of drones that witnesses say have been flying grid patterns in northeast Colorado and western Nebraska most nights for several weeks. They're probably just like Amazon delivery drones or something. The command vehicle could be a closed box trailer with antennas or a large van. Anyone who spots the vehicle is asked to call local law enforcement. That's something we can handle, says the sheriff. That's something that's on the ground. A drone 500 feet in the air, we can't do much about that. A suspicious vehicle in the middle of a country road is something that we absolutely can. The drones, estimated to have 6-foot wingspans, have been spotted flying in groups, sometimes in clusters of 6 to 10, in grid formations over mostly rural areas, and have raised widespread concern because no one knows who is flying the machines. Now, I mean, you have the argument of, let people fly their drones, like, fuck it. It's your private property, you can fly drones wherever you want, fuck off. Okay. At the same time, you have that many drones flying in formation. You always get those conspiracy theorists who are like, "Oh my god, they're gonna poison the atmosphere. They're gonna dump nuclear waste onto us. They're gonna dump coronavirus." Sam Petre, $5, thank you. To be fair, the Egyptian red hair did fight legit Islamic patriarchy and get tons of broken bones. Too bad she is rabid because of the same energy. Yeah, fair enough. There's drones flying in Wuhan now. I saw those. The Wuhan drones telling people to go back into their houses. Anyway, the world's first transgender children's doll with a penis underneath the dress spotted on sale in toy store. It's gone on sale in a Russian shop. Pics of the doll, which features a penis and dress, have gone viral after being spotted in Planeta Igrushek, the planet of toys, shop in Novosibirsk, Siberia. And there it is. There it is. There is your little plastic penis on a girl's doll. Thanks, Russia. The doll, which went on sale, is the first of its kind. Thanks for the $5, Schnitzel. I don't know if I got your article this time, but thank you very much. So the doll, it has long blonde hair with feminine facial features, and underneath a red and yellow polka dot dress there appears to be male genitalia. Now, here's what's interesting, okay? Here's what's interesting. Most dolls are rather agender when you take the clothes off. Like, that's kind of the point. Like, smooth as a Ken doll, right? Why is it that Ken doesn't have a penis, but this one does? Everyone's like screaming about it, and it's like, guys, it's plastic, man. Come the fuck on. It's not a real pee. A transgender doll divided opinion in Argentina when it went on sale at Toys R Us. While in 2019, Mattel announced a gender-neutral Barbie. Is it okay to produce toys like this for children? Well, a commenter said, all I have to do is buy a medical toolkit and the kid can learn how to amputate. At the same time, Some people are saying that it could be a manufacturing defect. You know, they just accidentally put the wrong whatever on the wrong whatever. Fair enough. But at the same time, most dolls don't have penises, so I don't know. I don't know. Canada's biggest newspaper says Prince Harry and Meghan Markle aren't welcome. Agreed. Canada's largest newspaper says Prince Harry and Meghan Markle aren't welcome to live in the famously friendly country because it's unconstitutional. True enough. You know what? I have never liked Canada's connection to the British royal family. We're Canadians, we're not Brits. You keep your royal family. We'll just have a Governor General. Fuck it. You know? In a scathing editorial, the Globe and Mail says the royal couple's plan to move to the land of maple syrup and hockey violates laws that keep the once British-ruled country at arm's length from their mother monarchy across the pond. True enough, yeah. You are welcome to visit, but as long as you are senior royals, Canada cannot allow you to come to stay. It breaks an unspoken constitutional taboo. It's part of our independence, man. Like, we can't take on a foreign royal family. And you guys are a foreign royal family at this point. Harry and Meghan's Canada Plan migration mucks up the country's long history of breaking away from the British political system. Canada's unique monarchy and its delicate yet essential place in our constitutional system means that a royal resident, the prince is sixth in line of succession, is not something Canada can allow. A royal living in this country does not accord with the long-standing nature of the relationship between Canada and Britain, and Canada and the Crown. So, first of all, there is a larger conversation here that apparently Prince Harry has been completely destroyed by Meghan Markle. But I guess, you know, it's his life. Do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to be ruined by some SJW woman like Spoonie style, go ahead. Fuck it. But here's the Canadian position on it, all right? When the British Empire broke up and became the Commonwealth, what happened was Queen Elizabeth became the queen of 16 different countries. And she actually held 16 different offices, or holds, she's still alive. She holds 16 different offices. So, for example, whenever there's something talking about the Queen or the Crown or the royal family in Canada, they don't mean the British royal family. They mean the Canadian royal family. It just so happens that it's the same family. So it's not like Canada is ruled by Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Great Britain. Canada is ruled by Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada. It's a different office held by the same person. And for example, if Canada changed its succession laws to make it different from Great Britain's succession laws, you could actually have two different people from the same family holding the crown to Great Britain and the crown to Canada. You know? So and also, as long as this system is in place, Canada keeps the British royal family at arm's length because we know that they're not Canadians. You know, they're welcome to visit as state guests, but they're not part. We're not part of Britain, and we don't want to be. You know, so basically, we don't want Prince Harry and Meghan Markle living here. I guess if they renounced their positions, if they just became commoners, then sure. But no. Canadians aren't British, no. We are not. Canada's a monarchy, yes. It's the same kind of monarchy as the UK monarchy in that it has like a constitution. Rather, it has like an unwritten constitution, and then it has like parliamentary procedure. Yeah. See, I'm actually in favor of dropping the monarchy because it's not like we have a long connection to it the way that the Brits do. We should honestly just become like a republic or something like the States. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. I don't want these guys here. Like, fuck off. My mom would love them here because my mom is one of those simps who just like loves to follow the royal family. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. That's like one step above following the Kardashians. Okay. Child molester's wife sues Mormon church for $9.5 million. Says that her husband is in prison because the clergy reported his confession. I don't know if you can sue because the priest decided to rat out your child molesting fucking shit stain of a husband. The wife of an Oregon man serving a 15-year prison sentence for sexually abusing the couple's daughter has filed a $9.5 million lawsuit against the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, saying a clergy member violated a promise of confidentiality by reporting her husband to the authority. The husband told a local church panel about the molestation in 2016 to repent for his sins. Hey, Rags, welcome aboard. Repent for his sins under the eyes of God and to seek spiritual healing to bring peace within his life and his family. Instead, he was arrested and charged in 2017. I mean, you fucking deserve it, but Jesus Christ, dude. So, apparently the mother listed 4 of her children as plaintiffs in the suit against the state, saying they have all been derived of her husband's companionship, society, love, affection, and financial support. Not listed is the couple's 5th child, who was molested by her father over 4 years when she was a preteen and teenager. Wow. So not only is the man a complete piece of shit, the woman is completely fine with her kids being fucked by her husband. Jesus, fuck me, dude. What a terrible fucking group of people. Whenever I like do an article like this on the Weekly Sip, I just lose like all faith in humanity. Fuck. Yeah, let's continue though. Okay, I decided to go check up on He Will Not Divide Us. You haven't heard from them in a couple years, right? Here it is. This is as of last checking on the He Will Not Divide Us. Shia LaBeouf captured the flag. Fun times. Here's what it looks like. And this, I don't think this was a result of 4chan destroying the flag this time. I think this time just everyone forgot that it was going on. And like Shia LaBeouf ordered an exceptionally shitty flag, and it got torn down. It got torn down by itself. Like just wind destroyed it, you know. Joe Biden to a campaign event attendee in North Liberty, Iowa, whose wife recently left him. He said, "I'm beginning to see why your wife left you." Let me listen. Here, let's listen to this. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. I'm kind of curious to. I've heard about this. Let's see what's going on.
No, we're not. I can't even see why your wife left you.
Go, Joe, go! Go, Joe, go!
Yeah, that chant didn't go anywhere, buddy. Okay, so first of all, Joe Biden's his rallies seem kind of anemic, just like he does, right? Okay, but here's the situation. Basically, the guy wanted to talk about how his wife left him, and he wanted to talk with Joe Biden, and Joe Biden is like, "Listen, I'm doing a thing here, man. You can't do it." And he kept insisting. So he said, "I'm beginning to see why your wife left you." Pretty funny, but it speaks to the wider point of just how pathetic Joe Biden's run is at this point. These are not this scene here. This is not Trump filling out an entire theater, is it? Yeah, Biden's brain left him a long time. You know what? If Biden actually ran in 2016, he might have had a shot. He's too old now. He's too old. UN report. Vatican policies allowed priests to rape children. So it's not just the Mormons doing it. United Nations. Wait, this is from 2014. Why is this even in here? Well, not much to say, I guess. Priests are fucking kids. What else is new? God damn it. I think I put the wrong link in here. I think I had something else because this doesn't look like what I had lined up. I probably made a mistake. Oh well, I make mistakes all the time. It's okay. Why I stopped online dating and started fingering my own ass. I don't remember this article being in here either. I think I might have made a mistake. I think I might have made some kind of a mistake with the tabs that I had open. I was going to use this video for something else. In this article for a different video. I guess we'll just fucking do it now. I think I made a mistake. Here, hold on. Let me get the actual article, okay? Why I stopped online dating and started fingering my own ass. Boy, what a thing to make a mistake on. Okay, here we go. I found it. Here it is. Okay. That face is definitely the face of a person who fingers their own asshole. All right? We all know that online dating is a trash fire, contributing to lower self-esteem and even depression. Looking for love or even just casual sex on these apps requires submitting yourself to unsolicited dick pics, nerve-wracking selfie selection, and constant rejection. Same with guys. In fact, it's probably worse with guys, at least in terms of the constant rejection. So this year, I decided to delete all the apps and just start fingering my own ass. King Canuck, $5. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get your shit together, you absolute maple brain. Yeah, that's me, dude. $2 from bringing up at Naomi's in your tabs. Confused, $10. Thank you. If she's got a bubble butt, why is she single? Oh god. Is Reductress a satire site? Because here's the thing, I can't tell. I can't fucking tell if it's a satire site or not, because this is exactly what somebody would fucking post. Like, okay, it's a satire site? Okay. The site is satire, fine. But you know what? This is definitely something that these people would post. For real, okay? Anyway, let's just read it anyway. Whenever I get the urge to swipe right, I instead swipe some lube on my finger and pleasure my butthole. Making forced small talk with strangers and going on date after excruciating date sets you up for disappointment and feeling like true joy is out of reach. But buying yourself a drink, pulling on a latex glove, I learned this in sex class, and massaging your own asshole all night will never disappoint. These days, I can't believe how much time I used to devote to searching through the apps for available partners before I could even get in the room with someone who I may or may not have any chemistry with. Now I can spend a fraction of that time teasing and training my asshole before having a mind-blowing anal orgasm. I've read entire books with the time I've gained, and my ass is happier than ever. Anyone who's informed about anal play knows that it's best to get comfortable with it on your own before bringing in a partner. But what I can tell you is that it's even better to bring in a partner never. That's because it saves you from ever having to open any dating app or look at a blurred photo of a guy holding a beer or chat with somebody whose response to your job title is, "What's that?" Nope, you can just be riding solo on your own lubed finger happily ever after. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Guys, this is the thing. Okay, it's a satire site. Fine, I fell for a satire site. All right. This is exactly the type of article that, like, a Vox or a Vice would publish. Like, Vice had, like, "Fuck the bugs, you bigot." All right? This is definitely that kind of article. It's such a... this fucking picture. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. After urinating before judge last year, man facing rape charges now soils himself in court. A man facing rape charges defecated in his pants on the way out of the court to the washroom, smearing it on his shirt and leaving the courtroom with a sour smell, an acts the judge called malingering. Isham Kayubi, 49, was taken to court on Tuesday to face 4 charges of rape and 2 charges of sexual assault committed against 2 victims aged 14 at the time. In his previous hearing in August last year, he urinated and flashed his penis in court. The judge adjourned the hearing and he was taken for psychiatric assessment, which found him to be mentally sound. On Tuesday, the hearing was delayed for more than an hour after Isham said he wanted to go to the toilet, soiling himself on the way. He refused to be changed and returned to the court, where he sat on a plastic sheet, flanked by officers with masks and gloves on. Holy fuck, dude. Deputy Police Prosecutor James Chu said Isham should be issued a warning, asking him to refrain from any acts to obstruct further proceedings. Justice C. Ki-un, who noted the morning's happenings with a grim face, said, "I also want to ascertain, just to be totally fair to the accused, that he has not exhibited any issues of control over his bowels." This one isn't satire. This one is not satire, guys. Smear yourself with your own shit to own the kafir. So basically, it's Muslim Jim then. Okay. So anyway, I am still prepared to give you the benefit of the doubt. I have asked the deputy public prosecutor to ascertain if there are any biological issues that need to be addressed, whether medically, if there are any issues that control your bowels. I don't have any at this stage. Okay, fine. They continue. They just continue. The judge says his acts are clearly contemptuous and said relevant charges against him should be considered. Oh my god. Okay. I guess it is an insanity defense. But holy shit, dude. Like, I will not wear the perp perfume. Wear the poop perfume, bigot. Even you know it's haram, but it feels so halal. It's just the Muslim medicare. Well, I mean, to be fair, this isn't completely a fun time. He did rape 2 girls aged 14. But this is wild. He smeared feces on the glass panel in the court during the trial proceedings, with the judge asking the court interpreter if she would like a face mask. Ugh. Fuck, dude. Okay. Veganuary. Veganism is tearing our families apart. For these 2 devoted vegans, it's not just a diet, it's their whole life. But it's caused a rift with meat-eating family members. Well, pull the plants out of your own ass. Make sure you're not fingering it too much, and make sure you don't shit everywhere. All right? This is literally just the butthole stream today, isn't it? Okay. But yeah, just get your head out of your own ass and realize people are going to eat meat and fuck off. Anyway, okay. The atmosphere in Andrea's kitchen is icier than the drizzle falling along Bexhill seafront outside, her head in her hands. Andrea, 52, sighs as her 25-year-old daughter, Ricky Lee Lemon, blinks back tears. The pair sit opposite each other, refusing to make eye contact. It was hard enough for me to get them to agree to be in the same room for this interview, and now I can see firsthand the depth of the fractures in their relationship. The one topic they'll never agree on has driven them to despair. And no, it isn't Brexit. Of course you'd put Brexit in the first paragraph. You want those Google clicks, don't you, you fucking piece of shit article. Okay, it's veganism. Ricky is one of the 5 vegans who appears on BBC Three's Veganville, a new 3-part documentary that sees the vegans move into a house together and Methyl Tiff... Fucking these UK names, man. Merthyr Hydphil in Wales for three weeks through various methods, some more extreme than others. Then they try to convince the locals to try veganism. But it's nothing compared to the battle between Ricky and Andrea. I've been vegan for about 4 years now, Ricky explains. I was working a seasonal job as a chef in the French Alps, and I was really inspired by putting together dietary requirements for children. I did it overnight. I watched loads of YouTube videos and decided I wasn't going to eat animal products again. Ricky admits she's tried a few fad diets in the past and didn't initially mention anything to her mum, as she didn't want her veganism to be dismissed as a phase. There's another complication too. When she came back from France, Ricky started working with her mum in Andrea's burger van. I blocked it out, she says, when I asked how she squared her veganism with being paid to flip burgers made of meat. I thought, I'm working for a good life. I'm grateful for it. I just saw meat for what it was, not an innocent animal that was slaughtered against its will. Okay, let's get to the fucking fight. Okay, where's the fight? Hold on. So the mother says these are her choices. This is my home and my choices, and what I want to cook and do in my own home is my business. I do take it into consideration, and the other night I cooked a vegan meal. Ricky sits forward angrily. Once in a blue moon, she exclaimed, and their voices rise as the argument turns whether or not you can bake a good cake without milk and eggs. Like, okay. Andrea is not forcing her daughter to eat meat. She's just eating meat herself. Like, fuck off, man. I don't want to be dictated to how this household's going to be run. You move out then, Ricky. You're a fucking adult. Get the fuck out. Okay, there's all the stupid stats. Hold on here. I feel like I'm not even allowed to mention the word veganism in this household, Ricky says. Everyone goes silent. Everything that I make, no one wants to try it. I just think ultimately veganism is a good cause. It should be normal not to want to kill innocent sentient beings. But you're stuck in your ways, and I like people who aren't scared of change. Well, how about you just make your vegan food and eat it? And like, no one else has to join you on your crusade, dude. There's no moral obligation here. I should be able to do what I want and not worry about my daughter getting the hump with me and saying there's no changes being made. I do use a lot of butter because that's what I'm used to. But Ricky says I'm old and past it. I make traditional food, especially down at work. I'm serving hamburgers and fast food. If someone said to me, there's the same amount of customers there wanting to eat vegan food, I'd do it. There you go. Like fuck, yeah, just move. Just move the fuck out of the house. Thank you for the 100 kroner, Sojalink. Thank you for feeding your simp. Thanks, dude. In any case, oh god, this is just family drama at this point. I feel like it's either go vegan or lose my daughter. Lose your daughter, dude. I don't care about the second story. Lose your daughter. Fuck off. What's this? Oh yes, okay. I am waiting for the person who runs the Hot Pockets Twitter account to be fired. Because apparently Hot Pocket said any talented content creators we should work with, call them out. And then Stone Toss posts his comic at Hot Pockets, and Hot Pocket says, "Nice, yeah, great job, Stone Toss. This guy's about to get fired." Hello, journalists. Farm your clicks while you hacks still have jobs. It actually seems like this one kind of flew under the journalists' radar, you know? That's what it seems like anyway. They didn't notice this one. There wasn't like 80 articles as far as I could see regarding Hot Pockets talking to Stone Toss and how Hot Pockets are now the food of choice for the white supremacist patriarchy or some bullshit. All right. This is the final article that I have lined up. Man tells police he mixed mom's ashes with drugs. Okay. A drug bust took a very strange turn in Wisconsin recently. Police arrested a man who they say told investigators that he mixed his deceased mother's ashes with drugs and other materials. He also ingested some of the ashes. Didn't like some stoner celebrity do this? Like his friend died, so he mixed the ashes with cocaine and snorted it. Something like that. Anyway. Police say they found nearly 70 grams of pot and a small amount of Molly, along with bongs and a drug scale in an apartment that belonged to Austin Schroeder and his girlfriend. Police arrested the couple after an informant was able to buy marijuana from them. According to a police report, Schroeder told officers his mom died a little over a year ago. He took some of her ashes and mixed them with a variety of substances, some of which he ultimately ingested. What the fuck is this story? It's literally just a dude who gets arrested for selling weed. But also, it turns out he ate his mom's ashes. All right. Fine. Fine, dude. Fine, dude. Okay. All right. Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah. It's spiritual, man. You wouldn't understand. Here's the donation stuff. I'll show a little bit more. Those are all the ways you can donate to the show. $5 a month through a recurring source gets you in the $5 club. $100 gets you in for life. That should be it for this, I think. Give me a moment. Oh God, Sargon used another one of our artworks for his video. I just noticed that. Okay, give me a moment here. I'm gonna look for something real quick. So I can show it to you. Where is it? Give me a moment. I don't want anything fucking like illegal showing up on the goddamn... Okay, I got it. Okay. Here we go. Here is the fan art room of my Discord. This is the ritualist like pre-drawing of Artsotskin General's artwork for his dump. That's pretty cool. I'm going to show off some of the fan art people have been making. Someone fucking photoshopped me in as the fat guy. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty fucking good. Thanks. Oh, he did Movie Bob as well. Yeah. And there's a Mario poster on the wall. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, someone put me in a hazmat suit. What else we got here? Me in a hazmat suit with a little Canadian flag. Okay. There's Lilith in a hazmat suit with a little trans flag. Nice. Maverick Hunter put his own guy in there. Oh. What's that? Oh, it's a straw, so I can sip. I can now sip in the hazmat suit, dude. Nice. Oh, there's Naomi in the hazmat suit. Yeah, not many fan arts this Show Us the Minecraft server. You want me to? Okay. Give me a second. I'll show the Minecraft. I'll log into the Minecraft server for a second. Give me a moment. Let's see if Minecraft works. But yeah, there wasn't much in the way of fan art this month. Usually I get some pretty good photoshops, but I guess things are kind of slow things are always slow in January though, you know. That's just how it is. Okay, I'm getting into is Dev's wife trans? No. Where can I get a hazmat suit for my avatar? That's like the newest meme, is everyone putting their avatars in hazmat suits. Okay. Watch I log in and the entire server's been nuked. I would be pissed. I would ban everyone. Where am I? Oh, I'm in Movie Bob's room. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Let me just... Hold on. Okay. Just give me a moment. Bringing it in. Okay. Here's the server, all right? Here's the maze. Maze is built, as you can see. There's also an underground portion to the maze as well. So basically, you have to run this maze to enter the server. And then after you've run the maze, yeah, ethics operator, you having fun over there? After you've run the maze, you exit out into the town proper. And the town is where you can build your stuff. The town's out here. So you can build your houses and your builds over here. All right. So people are like, for example, people were saying in the Discord, hey, it's not really a good idea to have people build the maze privately, right? It's like, hey, that's not good. That's not good. Like, you can't just build the maze privately, dude. And it's like, as it turns out, it's not like the entire town where you're going to build your stuff. That's still going to be community built. It's just that the maze you have to run to enter the server is what we're building first. As soon as this is set and the plugins are set for this, we will be able to open the server to the public. So that's the situation. Don't just shoot at me. Anyway, working on it, nearly done. The outside maze is done. We're working on the inside maze inside the mansion next. So it'll be done soon. And as soon as this is done, it'll be open to the public. $5 a month gets you in. $100 gets you in for life. That's part of the $5 club is this server. All right. Let's get out of here. I guess hey, Frederic. I guess it's time for me to, like, start talking to people, eh? I think I can. Hold on. Let me see. Guests. Here we are. Okay. Test. What's going on? Why doesn't this work? Things never seem to work at all. Hold on. Test. Hey. Shit. Okay. Anyway. Let me just here. I'll bring in Titanium Dragoon Neo.
Oh. Hi, Dad.
Hey. How's it going?
Good. Great job on that boss last night.
Shit, you know what's going on? It's not like updating what the fuck happened to my thing?
Oh, is it not showing up in the panel?
It's not showing that you're here, yeah. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Anyway, yeah, this is Titanium Dragon Neo, guys.
Hi, guys.
So what's up, dude?
Not much. I've been super busy with work.
Yeah.
So I haven't had time to work on all of my Pokemon tabletop stuff. So I had to cancel, like, the session I was supposed to have this week because I had nothing done.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah. But you know how it is.
Yep. It still didn't work. Man, how come things just, like, don't work ever in my entire life?
When I'm here, it's mostly when I'm here.
It's mostly when you're here, eh?
When they don't work when I'm here anyway.
There we go. Okay, no, it's working now. It's working. You guys see that? I think you guys can see that. Let's hope it keeps working.
Everyone's asking who I am. I am the guy who paid to play Nier Automata.
Yes. Which hopefully we'll get back to. Yep.
I mean, it's up to Dave and whatever your schedule turns out to be. So
Titanium Dragoon Neo paid for us to play Nier Automata on Game Boomers, and he joined us in the chat room. And we're pretty close to the end of that game, aren't we?
We're near the end of Route B, and then we're like just shy of 2/3 of the way through.
Yeah, we can probably beat it pretty soon.
Yeah, you're not. I will not have you guys complete that game because there's some dumb bullshit you have to do to complete it.
Here's the thing, though. Like, Dave has always been a bit mercurial when it comes to the show, which is fine, right? Like, not everyone's going to be like balls to the wall into it all the time, and that's fair. But like, he burns out and then doesn't tell anybody. So I think to like assuming that things go well when he makes his return in a few weeks, I think what we'll do is we'll just like give him a couple weeks off every like 3 or 4 months, just to prevent like this bullshit from happening in the future, you know?
Yeah. just preemptively so he doesn't flake unexpectedly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So hopefully, if things go well, we will probably pick up your game again in like the end of February or something.
That's fine. I'm
'Cause-
used to it by now, so
Because what we want to do is on the 17th, we're going to finish Tales of Vesperia, then do like a week of not necessarily really hardcore games. We'll probably play some like Baba's You or something, you know?
well, I was gonna say, don't you still have to finish the level in
Oh, you know
3D
what?
World?
I've been practicing that. I can do it now. It'll be like an hour, and I'll have that beaten. You know,
Good.
I've been practicing it.
As long as that doesn't burn out Dave.
He's not even playing it, for fuck's sake. I'm the one who's playing the level.
Well, that'll be a fun stream.
Devanor, he's back temporarily. Like, here, I guess I haven't said this on the SIP. I've only said it like on
Game Boomers.
Game Boomers. Basically, the story is that he wanted to take a break, but he was afraid to tell me for some reason. And then he let things build up in it. Even though I told him, like, you know, if you want to take a break, just say so. It's fine. But he kind of lets things build up in his head sometimes. He can be a little bit neurotic when it comes to his personality. Everyone has their quirks. So I don't blame him. But basically, he was afraid of telling me, and so things snowballed way worse than they needed to get. And I said, fine, just take a fucking break. You know, good enough. And like, just tell me next time you want to take a break, and we can just work it out. It's not a big deal. You know.
Yeah, I was the same way until I graduated college, and I realized I don't owe shit to anyone, so I'm more open with that now. Although it's hard now because I'm now in an office job and I'm now beholden to people.
Yeah.
So it's returning.
Like
Unfortunately.
the way I see it is that if we're going to be business partners, then and we're treating it like a job because there actually is money involved, right? It's like, if you want a break, just fine, take a break, but like, you have to let me know, you know. And I would have to let him know for the same reasons, you know. So.
Yep, you have to be 100% upfront.
Yeah, and then there's other stuff that we could talk about, but we're not going to because it's like real life stuff. But in terms of the channel, that's what was happening.
I don't blame him. I was in that stage for a while.
Yeah.
It's tough. Anywho,
yeah. Thanks for supporting the channel all this time, man.
sure thing.
I'll talk to you later. Eh?
Yep, sure.
See ya.
Bye, everyone.
And there he goes. Let's grab Banu next. Hey, Banu.
Oh, hi.
What's up?
You just yanked me right into here? Okay.
Well, yeah. What do you think's going on here? We are talking here, you know? This is part of
Yes.
part of the show is I talk to people who have donated.
No, I just saw a bunch of people in the Skype cabal, and I decided let's see what they were talking about.
Oh, really? You don't know that you're currently live?
I know you were live.
Oh, well, do you want to even be in here?
That's fine. I just don't know what to talk about.
Let me guess.
I
Salt and Sanctuary. Salt
now that you
and
bring it up-
Sanctuary.
Well, one thing I could mention is I did look up Reductress, and mimicking Vice, Vox, and other feminist rags is exactly their style. So they're doing a good job.
Oh, really? They just make like woke bullshit, but it's like it's obviously
Pretty
like a
much.
joke.
Pretty much.
Fair enough. Get Sargon on. I don't think Sargon's in my server, man. No, he's not.
Nah, he has taste.
Yeah. Okay, so Banu. Regarding
Yo.
Salt and Sanctuary, didn't it like get another release on the Switch or something recently?
It did. It is on the Switch now.
Okay. The Switch seems to be like getting all of those indie games that were just really amazing like in the past 5 years. No, Dude Cow, I like Salt and Sanctuary. We played it on Game Boomers with Banu. It was a good game. But yeah, like the Switch seems to have become like this indie machine, you know?
It did that really early on. The Nintendo courted the indies, and they had the perfect little handheld box for taking your indie stuff on the go. For the first month, outside of its main AAA launch titles, it was pretty much a Stardew Valley machine.
Yeah. I know a lot of people who
I think
who
I think
Stardew.
Stardew Valley hit it that early.
Yeah. Well, it's because Stardew Valley, like actually a lot of games that were indies, they had like plans to come out on the Wii U, and then when the Wii U just fucking bombed, they went to the Switch instead.
Yeah,
So.
that leads to a lot of confusion on Shovel Knight, actually.
Yeah.
Knowing which of their expansions made it to the Wii U and which ones didn't.
See, I have Shovel Knight on the Wii U. Did not all
Me
of
too,
them?
actually. I have a physical copy.
Did not all of them actually make it to the Wii U?
I don't know. I need to like dust off my Wii U, hook it up, and see how much it updates.
Fuck. I still have my Wii U hooked up because I was using it for the show, right? But
I don't know if the newest one, King of Cards, got on there or not.
see, the thing is, I actually thought the Wii U was a good console. Like,
It is.
solid games. You know, the tech is there. It graphics pretty good for the time. Like
All of it, almost all of its first, not all, but almost, but most of its first party stuff all ran at I can't talk today. All ran at 1080p and 60 FPS when the other two systems were struggling with it.
yeah. No, it was a nice system. I really enjoyed having it around. It didn't go anywhere. You know, kind of sucks. And I played a lot of.
I blame Miyamoto.
You think so? I think it was Iwata more than Miyamoto. But in any case, though, like I played a lot of Wii U games on Game Boomers over the years, like Mario 3D World, the Trine games we all played on the Wii U, a few other ones. I think we played Bayonetta on the Wii U. Shovel Knight was definitely on the Wii U. Yeah, I miss it. It's too bad. Switch is good, but the Switch feels like almost too modern, you know?
I think the Switch is doing fine. It's
Maybe I'm just a fucking boomer that misses 2012. Maybe that's me. Well, I'm gonna Banu.
yo.
Okay, I'm gonna grab someone else if you don't mind, eh?
Oh, no worries.
Yeah. Thanks for modding all these years, eh?
I try.
I'll talk to you later, dude.
Later.
Hey, confused one.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man? What's
Not
the
much.
scoop?
Just life. I see you just saw my links a while back.
Yeah. I forget which ones those are now, though, because I get so many links from so many different people. I don't remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know, I'm just giving you shit.
Let me see. I'm just gonna quickly look. Let me just quickly look here. That confused one. Oh yeah, I'll probably use that for like next week's.
I thought you'd love that, especially after one of your videos.
Yeah. So, anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to say now that you're on here?
What can I think of is the how can I say the China virus makes me kind of question whether it's natural or not, given how it can be spread through its incubation phase. That's very unnatural for disease.
That's true. It might not be natural, you know? Who knows? I think if it's not natural, though, that was just like a dumb waste of time for them to build, frankly.
Well, I mean, if it is an engineered weapon, it's it could literally ruin China's stance on the global stage.
Something had to eventually.
But yeah, the only other thing is, are you ever going to play Arma 3? I gave you a copy of
Arma 3.
it.
I'm sorry, it's a game that I forgot.
It's all right. I'm just giving you shit on that one too.
The problem with Arma is that it would definitely have to be like Dave and I, because I don't think Naomi has any interest in that.
Oh, no, Naomi would probably rage at that.
Yeah, and like Dave and I already have like for example, somebody donated. Actually, 2 people have donated for us to do Hat in Time. So like that's probably after we finish like the 5 games we have going, that one probably has to be next. Because not only did they give the game, they gave money. So we have to do that next on Game Boomers.
Yeah, the only other thing I would say before you transfer over to the next person, because I'm actually getting ready to go to lunch.
Okay.
I would probably end up donating money just for you to play Stubbs' Zombie, which I would recommend you give that a try for
You
Halloween.
keep
this
talking about that. That's right. What is that game? Stubbs the Zombie.
year. It was made by former Bungie makers. They made a studio called Wide Load Games. It's a reference to a Halo joke.
Mhm.
It is a third-person zombie game where you are the zombie. You infect the citizens of a futuristic city, and by today's standards, it would not meet the woke smell test. It is hilarious beyond doubts.
Yeah, it was made in like 2006.
Yes, I think you would love it. It was on the original Xbox and PC. I have the PC version. I can help get you set up so you can play the PC version.
It actually sounds cool. Okay, I'll put it on the short list for Halloween Game Boomers next year, because I know one thing I want to play definitely is like Zombies Ate My Neighbors on the Sega Genesis.
I love that. You would love this Tubbs the Zombie.
All right, man. Well, thanks for everything. Eh? Thanks for all the donations. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Yeah, see you later, man. Let's grab a super kawaii. Hello.
Oh, hey, Dev. How's it going?
How's it going? What's up, dude?
Nothing much. I listened to earlier part of your conversation. You were talking about like 75 years ago, the UN, or I guess the US, should have nuked China when we had our chance.
Mm-hmm.
And have you ever heard of the book called The Frozen Chosen?
No, what's that all about?
Okay, so it's really about the story about how the United States Marines pretty much proved their worth, but it was at the beginning of the Korean War. And it tells you like how the United States and the UN went into this, and like upon further retrospection, we were concerned about if we dropped nukes on China, that China would be, or the Soviet Union would get involved. But it seemed like, no, we could have actually dropped the nukes on China and the Soviets would have not cared less. And goes to show you in hindsight. But man, I would recommend reading that book if you want to hear stories of like just like two dudes just killing over 100 Chinese in just by themselves, just throwing grenades out of foxholes, breaking their guns. It's a fucking intense war, and it's the whole reason we still have the Marine Corps, because they were going to dissolve it after 1950.
That sounds crazy, dude. I did know about. I have some links regarding China in my big file for like an upcoming huge Chinese video when I eventually get around to making it. And there's definitely like, if the Americans had been more aggressive during the Korean War, we would not be having a China problem today.
Yeah, there is.
You know, I don't want to like destroy China or destroy the Chinese people. It's more like the government has to go. Like it has to go. There's no and now it's a lot harder to get it to go than it was 50 years ago.
Oh yeah, they're well entrenched, and now that might be slightly our fault with during when the Sino-Russian split happened, and the Nixon, Nixon went to China to make stronger allies, and at the time it was a good deal because it kept the Soviets out. Well, we've kept China on for a little bit too long, and they've just only expanded their power base, and it's going to be a damn nightmare trying to get them out. Hopefully
it's so strange listening to like the Democrats, because 15, 20 years ago they were fine with Russia. Now they're screaming about Russia constantly, and China's always been the problem, not Russia.
Yeah, I mean they're both their problem. They're both still threats in their own right. Yeah, though I would characterize Russia as being a secondary threat over China, because China is definitely looking to expand. Have you ever seen a YouTuber or a YouTube channel called China Uncensored?
I have. I watch them. Yes.
Yeah,
I know
that's where I get all my.
Yeah.
I get all my information from them. So
yeah. All right. Well, thanks for your support, man. I'm gonna grab the next caller.
All right, man. Thanks
a lot. Let's grab Moobs next. Oh, hey Moobs.
Sup, Dev. Long time no talk. So I was reflecting the other day about how last time when I was on the chat with you, how I sort of
What the hell is in the background?
I don't know. What?
It sounded like the Russian national anthem for a minute.
I don't know. You might hear my family yelling upstairs. They're eating lunch.
Okay. What's up?
I'm
dude?
actually a Soviet bot, so I was thinking,
Mm.
reflecting on how last time we had the call, how I casually said, how I wouldn't exactly be the most upset if, people in China died off, and then all of a sudden coronavirus happens, and all of a sudden it's like, uh-oh. Did I
you do
cause
it?
this?
Was that you, Moobs?
Yes, I did it, Tim. I did it. I caused coronavirus. Kung flu is my fault.
God. So, yeah, I got a lot of flack. I got a lot of flack for making my coronavirus video. People thought I was being racist, and I'm like, no. I've been to Wuhan. It's a disgusting city.
I was arguing with some fucking communist on Twitter the other day. Not the other day, like a week ago now. If I can go and bring it up. And they went and said, China's a wonderful place. You should go visit it sometime. And my response was, and risk getting arrested for saying Xi Jinping looks like Winnie the Pooh? I think not. And their response was screenshotting a picture of their phone saying, how many Americans go visit China every year? And it's like,
who cares?
This isn't an argument. This is okay. Like it's literally irrelevant. First of all, the number of Americans that visit China every year is 2.1 million. And let me tell you, there's more than 2.1 million Chinese people living in America. So, anyways, it's stupid. Anyways, that's I'm gonna say anyways a couple more times. Today's Sunday, so I've got anime to pirate later.
Ooh.
And yes, lots of anime to pirate because I'm a filthy fucking weeb, and the other people in the Discord don't like that apparently.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Anyways, did it again. There was a thing I was researching the other day, and now I can't remember it. I'm gonna have to go back through Twitter and waste time for that to go and do it. So I'm not going to go and mention it on the stream. I have a D&D campaign to get to tonight because it got pushed back from yesterday.
Nice.
This is now my blog.
Are you just gonna vlog on my channel, Moobs?
Yes, I'm gonna vlog on your channel.
Okay, well, if there's actually nothing you want to discuss, I'll grab the next guy, eh?
No, there was something.
Okay.
Something to go and say, and I'm trying to remember it because, unlike last time where you did it for alphabetical instead of reverse alphabetical, I had all sorts of time to go and plan what I was going to say. Other than, like the last time I sat there for like an hour planning out stuff I was going to go and talk about and remind myself not to say the N-word on stream. By the way, the N-word is now new type and also Nintendo character and nipples.
They're definitely singing, dude.
All of these things are going to get you.
Dude, that background, dude, that's not just people talking over lunch. Someone's fucking chanting.
No, that's just the way it echoes. My house is really, really big, and it's echoing. It's just echoes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, like unless somehow you can hear the fact that I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, which makes no sense because it's coming over my headphones, not my speakers. There's no reason you should be hearing anything. But I mean, my living room has like a 22-foot ceiling, so it's anything being said in the living room echoes all the way through the house. So
okay, I am gonna grab somebody else though. All right,
somebody who has something worth saying because I can't remember what I was thinking before jumping in the call.
Thanks for everything, Moobs. I'll talk to you later.
Later.
Hello, Memento Mori.
I think was I stolen?
Yeah, what's up?
Ah, shit. Not much. Just waking up, fucking remembering you were doing this.
It's 12:38 p.m. Where do you live?
I live in Texas. It's 11:30.
That's still pretty fucking late to be waking up.
No, not on my day off. No,
Okay.
No. It's my day off.
Okay, fair enough.
Sleep in a little bit.
So what's going on, dude? What do you want to talk about?
Not much. Just want to say you're doing a good job, man. I see you're sticking to your fucking trying to do a video a day. You know, you're getting good videos out.
Thanks very much. I only get I haven't done a video a day consistently, but I'm definitely doing more than I was back before I was trying. So I'll get there. I'll get there.
It's it's more than a video a week, which is better. It's good,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all good. It's not like just blah word salad.
Yeah. There are definitely some people who maybe they just put a video out to fill the time just to keep the algorithm chugging, and it's well, I don't know about that. But yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, if there's anything, do you have anything you actually want to talk about, or should I just grab the next?
Oh, I agree with Butters though. Get better streams.
Okay, goodbye. There he goes. $5 from Artemis Fowl. What's going on here? Dev having guests? Yeah, people who are in the $5 club in Discord they come on for a little bit. Hey, Maverick Hunter.
Hi.
Are you gonna shit and come?
No. Are you?
Maybe. What's going on, dude?
I'm just bitching about the new Marvel stuff. It really sucks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to say, or are you just here to troll me? Okay. So you're rags then.
I guess.
How come you're in a hazmat suit?
Everyone's in the hazmat suit. Got to keep out the coronavirus.
I've noticed. Yes, of course.
Why aren't you in a hazmat suit?
I'm immune. It's all those years of fucking Chinese women that made me immune.
You're a carrier.
Yeah, probably. All right.
You're the reason. You're the reason it's in Canada.
All right, dude. I'll see you later, man.
Okay.
Hey, Meldrin.
Hey.
What's going on, man?
I'm doing pretty good. I had one thing to say, and that was it.
Okay.
Regarding the Chinese disease that is spreading around.
Mm-hmm.
The coronavirus. They talked about before, I can't remember which one of the other members of the community here said that it was a made-up virus, that it was designed.
Like man-made?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think that was it was that confused one who was considering it.
And you were saying it's that it's just backfired, right?
I was saying that I don't think it's man-made.
That it would be kind of dumb to go and use because it would just backfire on them.
Yeah, it would mutate, and it might inoculate itself. It might infect your own guys. It's not an efficient bioweapon, basically, to make a virus.
Would it be useful as a means to terrorize the populace underneath the Chinese dictatorship?
I mean, maybe, but China had. If that was China's plan, they've already royally fucked it up because it's gone way outside of their zone of control. I don't think this was like some kind of Chinese plot. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it makes a little bit of sense because if you were to man-make a virus, it stands to reason that you would also have a cure.
Yeah, but if it mutates enough, the cure might no longer be valid. You know.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the conspiracy theory is on this one. I literally just think that this is all it's just all Chinese incompetence. That's what it is.
Okay, that's a fair point. That was the only thing I really wanted to.
All right, fair enough. You wanted back in the Minecraft server to help finish up the stuff, right? Because you left accidentally.
Well, yeah, sure. If that would be cool a little later.
All right, I'll figure it out later on.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you later, Meldrin. Thanks.
Take care.
Let's see. Who's next? Hey, Ironcaster, what's up?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
Oh, just kind of reminiscing about a couple older games. Was building out the backlog.
What do you got on the backlog?
Oh, I've been building up the Final Fantasies ever since I started playing 14 again.
Oh, you've been getting all the old Final Fantasies?
Like, the only thing I'm missing right now is probably the 10 and 10-2 collection.
You mentioned that last night on the Octopath stream, eh?
Yeah, I was kind of checking it out on eBay. I found a copy for like $10. I'll probably just go ahead and order.
Isn't there like a new 10-2 collection on like the Switch or something?
Yes, but it's still like $50.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth. You know what? I do not like this trend of just re-releasing games at near full price.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
Like, if it's a remake, okay, fair enough. But like, if it's a game that you owned 10 years ago or 20 years ago on an old console, just release it for a few bucks, man.
Like, I give them more credit. I give them more credit when they put like 3 or 4 or 5 games all together in a collection. Like, give me Final Fantasies 1 through 6 on a cartridge. I'll throw all the money at Square Enix.
Yeah, I could see that.
You know, speaking of Square Enix, I've got a game I've been telling you for like months now. I want to get you to play.
Okay, what is it?
Evo: The Search for Eden. It was a game published by Enix before they merged with Square, where the idea is you start off as a little fish and you eat creatures. You get evolution points to like get bigger powers. You get more powerful. Eventually, you go up on land. You become a little reptile, and then you become a mammal, and you can even become a man, I think, at one point.
It sounds like Seaman.
But this was like 1993.
Oh, okay. So it's like a Super Nintendo game.
Oh yeah,
that could be cool.
So in other words, perfect for Earth Day.
I've played a few Enix games. Like, I've played Illusion of Gaia. That was pretty good. I played Terranigma. Those are both games like I got to the end of the game, but I failed to beat them. I just forgot that I was playing them, I guess. I like Enix games. I like Enix games quite a bit.
I think what I usually tend to do in game is I just like for like an hour just eat jellyfish and get a couple points, and then I can just buy myself up and get the most powerful fish, and then go and fight shark.
Maybe, you know. I mean, we don't usually play like specific games for Earth Day, but there's always a possibility, right? I'll have to.
It's just a shitty excuse to play a specific game.
Yeah, I'll have to remember it. But it's possible. You know, it seems like the kind of thing that like maybe Naomi and I could do or something, you know?
Oh yeah, I think you guys enjoy it. Plus you can just like go in, you can evolve up and then devolve. So you want to be an anglerfish and maybe get some goofy fang.
Yeah, fair enough. Anything else? Anything you actually like to talk about, or is it just all video games?
Yeah, mostly video today.
Okay, fair enough.
Unless you want to hear about the glory of Xeon.
Nope, I think I'm good, Mr. Religious proselytizer. I'll talk to you later, man.
Hail Xeon!
Hey, Hobart, what's up?
That's why Quiznos is the best restaurant in the world, and you have nothing. Oh, my bad. Am I in the?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey. How you doing?
I assume you like Quiznos.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of Quiznos.
Really, but it sucks.
So. Okay, all right. I can't even, I'm unsubbing after this. But
oh no!
I got a couple questions for you about the Minecraft server.
Okay, hit me with it.
Because I know I'm gonna beat you with a stick until you know.
Okay, do it.
Oh, first question is: are you gonna have events like player versus player events where it's like there's a prize pool, or is it just gonna be vanilla survival?
I do have some events planned, yes, but they're secrets.
All right, that's cool. And then again with the build protection, I heard you talking about the outside of the town. Like, can we go outside the town into the world, or is it just you're stuck in the town?
Outside of the town is going to be like a lawless land where I don't care about griefing, pretty much, or unless there's like some amazing thing that needs to be preserved. I'm gonna let people just fight it out there.
All right, and again with the plots of land you're talking about, is it going to be player build protection, or are you going to protect the player's land so only they can touch it? Like, how's that going to work?
It's going to be inside the city. It's going to be plugins that let only the players actually work those plots. Outside of the city, it's going to be whatever.
All right.
So basically, the city will be like a protected zone if you want to just build something peacefully. Then outside the city, it will be free for all.
All right, I see. What else? I had one more question.
Okay.
So once all the building is done, which it's all done, the first floor is done. What's next? What's the next step in the plugins and stuff? Like, when can we expect the server really getting up?
Well, if the inside of the mansion part of the maze is done, what I'm basically going to do is test all the traps, because we probably can't have traps that need to be manually refilled. We're going to have to test to make sure that respawning after you die to a trap at the start of the maze again works properly for each trap. And then once all the traps are functioning and the maze can be run properly by a vanilla player, I'm just going to install and set plugins for permissions, and then we can launch.
All right, and let's get an ETA on when that, like a couple days, a week. You know, what are we feeling? You know.
I'm honestly not sure, because I don't know how long or how hard it will be to test or modify the traps. But the building phase is mostly done at this point, so we actually have been making progress this whole time, believe it or not, chat room.
Right. So, well, I guess this is. I'll stop wasting your time getting to Gaza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gaza. All right. Well, I'll see you later, dude.
Yeah. See ya. Thanks, man.
Funny. Fortnite is funny. Fortnite is hilarious. Fortnite is the greatest thing to ever come.
Goodbye. He was one of the guys who volunteered to help me build the server. This Gaza guy, he's got like... Is that a Sam Hyde avatar? Hey. What's up, dude?
Oh, hello.
Are you Sam Hyde?
How you doing? I'm not Sam Hyde, no. No. 1 second. I'm just gonna mute the stream 1 sec.
All right.
Sorry. There you go. Hey, so I thought we could continue the China conversation.
Okay. What do you got to say?
It's definitely not a controversial subject. I remember Sargon saying in a video a while back, it's like, we're going to look back on this the way that we look back on like Neville Chamberlain and the appeasement of the Nazis.
You mean our appeasement of China?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've said the same thing too. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, might have been you that I heard it from them. Yeah, I was thinking that, like, all the shit they do to their citizens, like the way that we live here in the West, you know, they're doing the same shit as the Nazis are, in a lot of ways, and I think it's going to come to a head pretty soon. What do you reckon?
Well, I don't think that this, unfortunately, and it's going to sound strange, but unfortunately, I don't think that this virus is going to rock China hard enough that they need political change to survive. Because and you know, like, if it did, that would require many, many, many deaths. However, like, you don't want many deaths, obviously, but at the same time, you do want China to reform. So, but like, I don't think this will do it. I think this will just be more Chinese crackdown. Yeah.
No, yeah, I think they're going to use it to make to implement even more draconian measures.
Yeah, I think so too. I think China needs to be hit a few more times before they actually reform.
We need to give them some democracy.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Yeah. I mean, the coronavirus scare is definitely a bit in swing over here. I mean, it is everywhere because of the media, but I think Scott Morrison, our Prime Minister, yesterday announced that they're not allowing tourists from China to come over. Only Australian citizens from China can now come in, at least for the time being. I don't know if that was just the media exaggerating or if that's true. I believe it is, but we've had a couple reported cases here, just like LA has, and it's a little bit worrying.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Anyway, I won't hold you any longer. Get the next guest on. I should probably go to bed. It's I stayed up for the stream. I probably shouldn't have. It's almost 5 a.m. So
Jesus Christ, dude. That's right, because like I've noticed that like a lot of Australian viewers of Game Boomers only show up when we do like a morning stream at like 10 a.m. our time, because that would actually be, 3 a.m. your time, which is at least like half decent for like night owls. But like, yeah, like there's almost like two audiences of Game Boomers. There's like the North American audience, and then there's like the Europe Australia audience, depending on when we stream. So I have noticed like two different, like distinct groups of people that appear. But yeah, dude, go to bed. Holy shit.
Yeah, man. Good night, or the morning, whichever one it is. Time zones suck.
It's
So,
actually afternoon for me now, so I've got to go soon. Yeah.
All right, we'll have fun.
Yeah, see you later, man. All right. Let's grab Dr. Catfish. Hello, Dr. Catfish. Oh no. Oh no, he's completely been deafened and muted. Catfish. Catfish. Well, unfortunate. Oh no, there you are.
Oh, howdy.
Jesus,
Yeah, I'm here.
I was just about to boot you out. What's up?
Sorry about that. I was listening to the actual stream.
Ah, okay. What's going on, man?
Not a lot. Just fucked my back up actually using the Ring Fit thing. I am horribly out of shape.
Oh, dude, don't I fucking know it?
Well, I mean, I've been like what 300 pounds for a few years, so yeah, I gotta fix that.
Damn.
It's fine. It's just I don't have enough time off of work to actually exercise without going in injured, and then you lose your job, and then everything sucks.
Well, I mean, I'm obviously not any kind of expert on getting in shape, but I would say that like probably starting with a diet is better than exercising. You know, like it sounds weird, but like start with a fast, because then you like go a day or two without eating. You kind of reset your hunger scale. You kind of it rebalances a lot of your internals basically, and then you can like start figuring out how much you should be eating, count some calories, you know, because it really seems like losing body fat is more of a diet thing than it is an exercise thing.
See, the thing is, I've tried. Well, it's not that I don't already do the diet thing. Like I count and measure everything, you know, based off of the nutritional facts on the boxes and stuff. So I do maintain around 18 to 2,200 calories a day, which should be low enough to lose weight at my size. I make sure to do the vitamin balance because I've had scurvy, like to pay attention to that shit now.
You're cutting out a lot, man. I can't really hear you.
Oh, sorry. Well, I've had scurvy twice, so I pay a lot of attention to things like vitamin balance and that kind of crap.
I think I know what you're saying, but you're still cutting out. Is your internet fucked or something?
Yes. Very yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that sucks.
Basically, the main wireless adapter on my computer shorts out, so I'm using a shitty USB stick.
Damn, dude, you got to replace that because I can barely understand you sometimes.
Sorry about that. Yeah, trust me, I know I need to fix that. I'm using like shitty Steels. I can't afford a real computer, so there's all kinds of tech shenaniganery with.
Okay. I get
Assuming
it. It's
you heard
hard
at
to
least a
listen
third
to.
Sorry.
And I
you can
understand.
kick me out if you can't hear me.
Yeah, I might have to. I'm sorry, dude.
No problem.
Yeah,
Bye.
I'll talk to you next time. Sorry about that. Okay, let's grab even harder, Daddy. Okay, what autistic shit do you got to tell me today, even hotter, Daddy?
Hey, I want to read.
Yeah?
Do you mind if I?
What?
Do you mind if I read you a poem?
Go ahead.
1 second. Let me just up the sensitivity of my goddamn mic.
Here we go.
Now then.
Poetry with Devo. Let's do it.
I got a magic of a song. Can you guess what that instrument is?
Is it a guitar?
No.
Is it? It's a gun, isn't it?
Yep.
Are you going to fire bullets as part of your song?
Fuck no. I'm in a goddamn suburb. Now then.
Okay, go ahead.
Wanted liberty, but the gallows beckon me.
Yeah.
What a fun night this night should be. I see fire and tree. The sky is so clear I can see all of the stars. How I wish to join them, but my feet only go so. The wind blows through the trees. I feel it on. They sway. I pray. This rope withers away. God, please snap this twine so I don't fall today.
You're
At the fire dances at my feet on their war drum they
dude, you keep cutting out.
Ah, fuck. 1 second. There we go. Now my mic is just.
You're still cutting out. It's like it's an internet thing.
Oh, motherfucker.
Are you using wireless internet?
Yes, but I actually have. No, I have fiber optic.
Well, it's not fiber optic between your router and your computer.
No, it's completely wireless.
Yeah, wireless
But
always
still,
lags,
it's
unfortunately.
Just next room. Not much. Now then, I will continue.
Apparently, Dragonfat wants to fuck you now.
Can you feel the wind blow away? It sounds to me like the world will growl. Sickness once befallen us.
Yeah.
Will we ever be free of those chains? When we depart, but with I sway, and she growls. The wind blows through the trees. I feel
Don't
it.
worry about it. I gotta
way.
find me a trap
pray.
wife.
This rope withers away.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Sea Dranzer, okay, man?
Okay, it goes on.
Thanks,
Fuck.
man. I'll see
can
you.
give you a
I'll see you later, okay?
Okay.
Wait,
Fuck, I didn't even get the shotgun part.
I can't believe the shit that happens on this show sometimes. Okay. Hello, Sea Dranzer.
Good evening.
Nice. What's going on?
Not much. How are you doing though? Like I haven't been around in a week. You feeling better? Like you were feeling kind of lousy for a while there. You saw things out with Dave though, right?
Yeah. Just give me a quick second. Sorry.
Yeah, take your time. Hello, chat.
There we go. Okay, back.
Okay. Welcome back. Yeah, don't be too hard on Dave about like not telling you. Like I don't know if you can get that, but I can get that, right? Like he probably cares about you and didn't want to disappoint you and all that stuff. But you know,
Yeah.
I'm advocating for Dave. I'm advocating for Dave because you know I know how that stuff can kind of be. But you're feeling better though.
Yeah. No, things are set, and it's pretty much just going to be the situation that, like, he's going to hopefully actually tell me when he wants time off, and then we'll just take time off. It's not a big deal, you know?
That's the dream.
People are asking what your accent is.
Okay, my accent is I am Australian born, lived here my whole life, but my father is a Brit and I've lived with him my whole life. So I have the sort of I have the half English accent. But I mean, I can fake an American like with some decency if it makes people more comfortable. And this is what I usually talk like when I'm actually in the States. Partially because it like gets less questions and partially because it's just fun to fuck with people. Actually, I put on a sort of Georgian accent with one guy for about... I was on the phone with him for about half an hour, and I didn't actually change it until right at the end. And then he freaked the fuck out, so that was fun. But that's my personal trick. Anyway, I've got.
Can you do a Canadian accent?
I cannot distinguish between Canadian and American. I'm sorry, you both sound exactly the fucking same to me.
We have very hard R's. So, for example,
that doesn't
say the word park.
Okay, like when
Park.
you say the word park. Okay, I say park. Or
You say park. Yeah,
park.
Yeah.
If I'm being American, I might say park. Okay, but I'm going to move things along because I want to show you two things.
Sure.
I'm going to send you this on Discord. This is just like, okay, so I have a fucking woke Zoomer on my fucking Facebook, and they sent me this wonderful fucking thing. Coronavirus myths and facts. And I want to direct your attentions to numbers 4 and 5. I sent it to you over Discord. Do you get it?
I've got it. It's on screen right now.
Okay, now this is a great fun. Like, it's a myth that we need to blame China for this emergency. Like the panic and hysteria that's happening, it's fueled by racism and xenophobia. There's no evidence or practicality that we should blame China for this. Also, misinformation and racism is far more dangerous than any virus, which leads me to which just reminds me of this other beautiful infographic picture that looks like a fucking shit post that I encourage you to share with everyone. I love this picture.
Wait, is that a real advertisement?
I don't know. It might be satire. Like, you never know.
That actually looks like it would be something that like some identity politician would put out.
I see this as something like I'd expect this out of 4chan. This is fucking great. I love this. I want this as like a wallpaper. Okay, but yes, the important thing is to remember not to blame China for this virus that came out in China, either for because we don't know, it may be because of their mishandling of bioweapons, or it could just be their culture of eating animals that you really shouldn't fucking eat along with filthy conditions. But the important thing is we don't want to be racism. Okay, we don't want that shit. Okay,
dude, that stuff pisses me off so fucking much. It's like, just because it's their culture doesn't mean that that objecting to it makes you a racist. You fucking idiots.
God. I could get into a really long discussion about cultural relativism and moral relativism and just that entire thing, but you probably don't have as much time as I do. So I'm going to go on to my next thing that I'm surprised I haven't heard you mention. Have you heard about the Warcraft 3 Reforged shit show that is currently in the process of going down?
I have. And here's why I haven't talked about it, okay? Let me tell you the reason why I haven't talked about it.
Okay.
I had my Collapse of Blizzard video scripted and all ready to go about a week.
It keeps happening, doesn't it?
About a week.
Just keep fucking up.
It was ready to go before BlizzCon because of the Hong Kong thing. And then I'll wait. Then the shit happened at BlizzCon. It's like, okay, maybe I can do it now. Then I kind of got lazy. And as soon as I came back to it, more stuff kept happening with Blizzard. I'm waiting for them to for the fire surrounding Blizzard HQ to calm down at least a little bit before I do this video, because there's a new event every couple weeks with Blizzard. I have all these articles of 10 different things that have happened in the past couple months.
Yeah, God, it is I haven't been keeping that much track, but I just know this is a shit show because I go to V. Don't browse V after this. I remember last time you said you got caught on there half an hour, but okay. God, for some of the people watching, it's okay, they completely yeeted the old client. The actual original Warcraft, you can't play it anymore.
Yep.
If you go to download it from their site, it's just oh no, this is reforged, but with the settings fucked. They took out the Dryad's "I'm so wasted" line, apparently, which shits me because that was the best fucking. That was one of the best superfluous lines.
I haven't heard about that specific.
It's just one of the things. There's no MMR system. Let's see. What's this list?
Here, link me your list, man. Link me your list.
Okay, I'll just give you the fucking. Actually, this is just a text shit post on V. So
okay.
I mean, I can throw you the actual text.
Yeah, you can just screenshot it from me, man.
Steam.
Yeah, just screenshot that shit.
All right, because I gotta think fast.
We're
doing this live.
Well, no, it's okay. If you don't mind screenshotting it to me, I'll put the V post in the video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll send that over. But yeah, it's a shit show and it's terrible and it's a shit show and it's terrible. And I wonder when Blizzard will stop fucking things up.
Never.
Oh,
Everyone who made Blizzard good has abandoned the company.
Yeah, God, long time though. Like they haven't been good for so long. I'm waiting for them to for them to try and remaster. Like, oh, okay. The best joke I heard was like was something like, "Oh, Blizzard, Warcraft 3 would have been 18 years old in a few months. You could have at least waited until it was legal before you fucked it in the ass."
That's pretty good. Here's what I heard, okay? If you have like an old CD copy of Warcraft 3 and you install it the old way, and then you turn on your BattleNet app will actually seek out and nuke your CD copy and replace it with Reforged.
God, I wish it wouldn't have even been that bad if it wasn't apparently just a buggy shit show. Like everything, like things just don't work. Like even leaving aside the fact that like you can't, there's things like you can't kill children, custom games, like apparently you can't host like you cannot use restricted words when naming your lobby, leading to hilarity if you try to host the Booty Bay map using its actual name.
Fucking
I do
hell,
love a
dude.
good dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do enjoy talking to you. I still have to figure out what I'm going to subject you to for my like $100. Like, I figure out maybe I was going to talk actually. Like I'm taking up a tiny bit more of your time because I think I'm like one of the last people on. But I was considering getting into like a dump about like, oh god, I've been exposed to polyamory. Like I've been exposed to this culture indirectly through some friends, some woke friends, and this is like interesting to study. Like this is basically like the woke, non-malicious cuckoldry sort of thing. Like that's like an interesting sort of gaze into the abyss. If you think that might make for an interesting episode, but I don't know. Well, I haven't really thought about it yet.
The thing with that is like I think I talked about this when I made my video on cuckoldry. Like
yeah,
like
there's probably not much to cover.
For example, like a threesome. I don't think if you're involved in a threesome, you're getting cucked because you're all kind of fucking it together. You know?
Yeah,
it's not the same thing.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's still like ooh, the culture behind it gets interesting. I think they can like out woke jealousy or something.
Well, I think what it is like the people that can do threesomes consistently and keep a marriage or a relationship intact, as well as the people who can be polyamorous and keep that relationship intact. Those people are very few and far between. It is not the natural state of humanity to do that long term. And I think I said this in the video. The personality type of the people who could pull it off do not overlap with the personality type of people who would brag about it openly online and push it as if it were some kind of social movement. They would do it. They would do it quietly and have some kind of humility, basically. So
I'm sorry, I don't understand progressives and doing it quietly.
Yeah, like they don't. They shout their abortions. They shout all of their sexual kinks as if it has to be public. It's like I don't care what people do. I just don't want to be fucking exposed to it. All right, like if it's like okay, there's like public displays of affection. Okay, so you see a couple of doesn't matter what gender they are kissing like in the park or something. Who cares, right? If it's not explicit, it doesn't matter. If it is explicit, do whatever you want. Keep it in your bedrooms. I don't want to know. Like I wouldn't stop somebody. I wouldn't say that it's immoral. It's just have some fucking class about how you carry yourself.
Whatever. Fuck the bugs, bigot.
Yeah, fuck the bugs, bigot. All right.
All right. It was fun. I will talk to you whenever the hell I next talk to you. Have a good night or a good day or good everything.
See ya, man. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is hop into the secret Skype cabal, and we're gonna have like I guess I'm gonna steal it from True Capitalist Radio. We're gonna have Radio Graffiti, okay?
Yeah, we do it in reverse.
Hello.
Like when
How's it going, guys? You're all on the air.
Oh,
no!
Can you say it again really loud?
Oh, god damn.
Sig Zion!
Keep
Hola, señor, ¿cómo estás bien?
Snoits are not equal.
Tú debes la
Rack that
lechuga
shotgun,
y
Daddy.
con leche. Ensalada de frutas es
That's
muy...
a terrible idea. What the fuck is my dog doing?
No, this is the best idea. What are you talking about?
This is the best part of the stream, when I just come in and let you guys all scream over each other.
Wait, can we say
Why did you
Quiznos is
think
the
this
best
was gonna be a good
restaurant?
idea?
Quiznos is the
We're
best,
all
guys.
live. Now it's time for
If you don't like Quiznos, you're less
Quiznos
than
is fine.
If
It's
we're,
just
if
not
we're
the
gonna be
best.
arguing for like generic,
not
bad
fine. It's
restaurants,
good.
we're
It's the best. It
arguing
is the
for
best. It
generic
is the
bad
good.
Restaurants, I'll argue
No.
Who said that? Who said that?
Yeah, fuck you. The other day, and I slipped on the ice and hit my head off the sidewalk. It's pretty cool.
That's the way to go.
Dev, can you do that one lava maze?
Oh, Dev, we all need to play like we all need to do a
Quiznos is
community
incredibly
Civ
mediocre.
Yeah, we all need to play Civ. We all need to play Civ 5. You play as the Iroquois, and we'll butt
Because
fuck
they're
you as
Canada.
everybody.
What that elevator to hell sounds like.
all right, guys. I'm gonna peace out. Thanks for everything.
Peace was never an option.
If you're forever, you leave, you go into
Run
another
while you still
server
can.
just like this.
Holy shit, dude. Okay, I haven't looked at the chat in like half an hour. I'm sorry, guys, but I was dealing with that. That was awesome. What's going on? Say N. Nintendo! What did you say, Marie? I didn't see it. This is a modern day Pink Floyd song intro. Okay, guys. That's it for the sip. Thanks to everyone who supports me. Financially or otherwise, doesn't matter. It's all great. Remember, for $5, you too can shitpost at Dev. Yes, true enough. And here are those $5. $5 per month through any recurring source gets you in the $5 club. Subscribe to our Patreon, my Twitch channel sub button, or the YouTube channel memberships button. $100 gets you in for life. You too can be part of the bullshit you just experienced. I am going on twitch.tv/GameBoomers tonight. In approximately 6 hours from now, I am going to be playing The Last of Us with my girlfriend Naomi. It's going to be a fun time. Here, I'll post it in the chat. There it is. And if you haven't yet tried out my gaming channel, Game Boomers, please, in fact, do so. Please consider checking us out tonight. I try to put on a very good show. I'm not going to say that I'm good at video games, but I will say that I try to make it as professional as possible. Game Boomers tonight in future. Yes, I'm just talking about that. Yeah. Yep. Well, that answered that. Yeah, exactly. So drop by tonight. If you haven't tried it out before, please consider checking in tonight, 6 hours from now, The Last of Us. And then I think tomorrow will probably be more Octopath. I don't think... Here, I'll check up on if Vampire's happening or not. No. Arch said, is Vampire happening? It's not Wednesday today, Dev. No, Arch. I mean on Wednesday this week. You fucking... God damn it, Arch. God damn it. Anyway, I don't know if Vampire's happening. Haven't heard back yet. But thanks very much for sticking around. I love you guys. I will talk to you later.